So we're making a movie. This movie's gonna rock the boat, but it's gonna rock the boat in a good way. We love the local church. We're traveling all over the world. We are meeting with some wonderful people. All you have to do is look around in America, and we all know something is wrong with the church.
Pietism allows for an Adolf Hitler to come to power.
Neither this or any other political issue deserves a whole sermon. And so we're not going to do that.
It takes the Church of Jesus Christ and sets it over here and says, don't have anything to do with civil government matters.
I believe people go through hell, not ultimately to hell.
Well, loving is a big deception today in the church, isn't it? You know, loving just means, in the modern church, it's do whatever you like and we'll still love you.
I always knew I was queer. I always identified as bisexual. And for the last few decades, I've known I'm a Christian.
So logically, if you wanted to bring this country down, if you wanted to twist Christianity in this country, wouldn't the evangelical churches be the best target? Wouldn't that where the devil would want to go most?
The notion of white privilege is silly because every individual has their own challenges, their own problems, their own story.
The evangelical church is perpetuating white is right, and that is a burden that none of us can bear.
I'm supposed to buy the idea that a person is my oppressor and I am their victim because their skin is one color, my skin is another color. I mean, that's the message it's trying to send. And for the church to buy into that.
The Old Covenant law of Moses was not the go-to source regarding sexual behavior in the church. More importantly, and perhaps more disturbingly, if that's a word, or offensively, the Old Testament, or the law and the prophets as they called it, was not going to be the go-to source for any behavior in the church.
They're cherry-picking their reality. They want to say that the law is not real in matters of sexual morality or whatever it is their agenda might be.
So you don't feel that the gospel out of the Bible and the social justice gospel are the same gospel?
No.
Social justice, that's justice that's defined by society, justice that's defined by man. If it's biblical justice, it's justice that's defined by God.
You are not accountable to the Ten Commandments. You're not accountable to the Jewish law.
But your children, my children, our grandchildren, they may very well live a long time, maybe their entire lifetime, not being able to go to a church that preaches the true gospel if this doesn't change.
I tend to avoid using the word hell because I don't want to feed into the popular bias that hell is a place of fiery torment.
And you think about where these ideas come from, the first thing that they want to make sure that they do is to take the world and shatter it to bits, the civilization that we had, break into as many small pieces as possible, with the intention then of molding it together according to their heart's desire.
I think they would be utterly shocked if they knew that the money that they give to church on Sunday, some of it's going to fund this kind of stuff on Monday. It is happening.
We have solutions to America's problems. This movie's gonna rock the boat, but it's gonna rock the boat in a good way. There's still hope for the future of America. There's still hope. Don't surrender, don't give up. We're optimistic and you can be too. Join the movement at enemieswithinthechurch.com.